Rogers from Kifaru here. Today I'm going to walk you through a step-by-step process of how to build our Duplex tactical frame. We're going to start by going over our products. We got the lumbar pad, the frame, the stays, shoulder straps, and belt. We usually will start by removing the lumbar casing from the frame itself. And for this, you'll open up the back side of the casing. You'll take your lumbar pad here. You'll notice the flat portion versus the rounded edges. So we usually will fold this hard side to hard side, kind of like this, to prevent the foam from separating when you slide it into the lumbar pad here. So I usually just slide this in the bottom, tuck the top in here, and then from here I'll jam the corners in. So you really can't mess this up. It's just more so about massaging it in there so it lays flat against your back. Once you have this in there, you'll just take the corners of the lumbar pad and hold them kind of flat and just drop the hook side on top. So, done. Next, we'll move on to the frame and stays. You'll start by removing the actual tabs from the back, flipping it over, undoing the torso padding here, and now you will take your stays. From here you can kind of see there's a smaller bend at the top and more of a S shape towards the bottom. The longer bend here will be where it meets up against your back. Similar to, you can always hold them up to kind of get a better idea. So we take these and we'll actually, from when they're laying down, we'll usually take them and roll them so they're facing upwards. They're just slightly different than the light frames. The light frames actually go from the back side of the frame, whereas with the tactical it slides in from the front side. So I'll usually hold on to the strap here to get it started. Once it's in, we usually go to something like that won't slide around on you. And just use your weight to drive the stay into the frame. If you need to, you can use a pair of needle nose to kind of stretch out the starting point. But compared to the light frame, it's a little easier to get in. From here, you'll notice the stays still kind of stick out. Just take a hammer, pound them in until they stop. Take the tabs that we already undone and fold them up. You'll wrap them underneath the ladder lock here. Just tuck this strap to the side. Just like so. Massage the Velcro so it doesn't come undone. I'll flip this over and we'll start next by adding the shoulder straps. You can get this to stay open. It usually makes it a little easier. Just undo the tensioning straps here, as well as the sternum straps kind of wrapped around. And this will be the same for short straps or long straps. Just fold the strap up and kind of make a V formation and slide it in. The tactical frame only has 2 strips of webbing, whereas the light will have 4. No real major difference, just change from new designs. Slide this down, pull the strap out. From here, I'll take the torso padding and undo it, fold it back over, and you'll notice here there's a section to flatten it out. You just kind of massage it in. You obviously want to do the side that has the hook on top so you can attach the other side. Just massage them in. From here, we'll take this and take the straps around to the ladder lock on the back side. Simply just attach them. I usually like to try to get the strap just on the inside of the stay. You can feel the stay here inside this. So I usually just try to get it right on the inside just to prevent it from sliding out. Pull it tight. I'll usually fold the strap that's remaining over the top. You'll now take your belt, which will have a labeled size here on the inside of one of the lumbar or the hip belt pads here. You'll have medium. So you'll take that and slide it over the top here. Once you get this seated, it's very, very important you guys pay attention to this. If you notice, if you keep sliding this down, it's going to catch these buckles, ladder locks. You want to take these and pull it up, and pull it over top of those. If you don't do that, your shoulder straps will loosen over time, and you'll have a lot of fitment issues. So once this is all on, we'll take the lumbar pad here, undo the section on the back. I'll usually leave about just an 1/8 from the top of space. You can see there. Just allows for a little easier folding of the lumbar pad. I'll take this and I'll usually take my thumbs and put them right on these corners here. So that way you can push up and fold over, and this will allow the crease gusset that Eric has sewn in there to break around the frame and just keep it from shifting. So from here, I'll usually lay this down. I have to do this a little differently here. Lay it down, and you'll notice a tab on this here. You'll have to kind of fold the corner in, push it through the grommet of the frame. There we go. Push down and pull. And then there's a small section of hook on the back of the frame here you'll just attach it to. Same on the other side. Push down. So from here you can attach your delta straps. If you're running a pack, you can attach them to the bag itself. This just keeps the bag from shifting back and forth. If you're running some of the smaller bags like the Striker, Hellbender, Striker XL, 22 mag, we usually recommend just attaching the delta strap directly to that buckle anyways. So fold this over here, and we can connect the waist belt. Okay. From here, you need to connect your shoulder straps to the waist belt. So usually it's very important for these. You're gonna straighten them out and then do a turn inward. So they're laying flat. You can see the bar tack flush and the tab size on the bottom. And the reason being for this is when you comes off of your body, you want it to match the contour. So you want it to come up and turn inward so it's right in against your body. Some guys will get rash if it's all twisted in there, so you can easily, when you're using it with heavy loads, sometimes you just yank on the straps and it can get twisted. So if you need to undo it, you simply just take the tab here. The design behind this is to catch it from unspooling. So if you need to undo this, you just simply need to push the tab under and out. So it can easily be straightened and fixed. Usually recommend taking a look at that after the season. All right. Cool. From there, we'll take the sternum strap, and I'll usually run this to the top. It'll stop at the bar tack right here. Reason being is this is going to strengthen up the sternum strap. Guys will yank on the sternum strap, sometimes thinking it's their load lifters or the strap itself they'll hold on to as they're carrying, and this can really kind of spin the strap around or rip it out. So by sliding it to the top here and sliding the 3-bar, this metal 3-bar clip, if you're not using a gun bearer, this is what I'll do, is I'll slide this up and under just to help lock in that sternum strap. And some guys may not be able to run this strap this high. Just depends on your build. Like Aaron will run his shoulder straps sucked in a little bit more, and he'll run the sternum strap lower. You can still do the same thing just by sliding the strap down and underneath. It's just going to help lock it and keep it more secure. So all that remains is going to be the load lifters itself. You'll take your buckle here. You have a slotted male here connected to a female, and you'll see the channel. I'll usually hold the tab, increase the tab to fold it in half, and slip the slotted male onto there. So you won't, if you're running a pack, your pack will be seated over top of this frame and covering this, and it'll have its own tabs on the sleeve itself, which you can attach to. So if you're using the load shelf, you need to remember to unhook that and attach the load lifters directly to the frame here. So just like that. And that is how to build a tactical frame from start to finish. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us or give us a call. Be more than happy to help you out.